Did you see the title of the video? It's true. Yeah! Yeah, man! What's going on, YouTube? Coming at you with a shocking story. Just spilled espresso all over my table. Gonna have to redo that take. Oh, can't get it right tonight. I can't get in my groove. What's going on, YouTube? Coming at you with some shocking news. Everything I'm about to tell you is 100% true. Whether you decide to like this or not is up to you. But I've said in plenty of my videos before, when people have asked me, how do you deal with being away from home? What's the trick? And I said the trick is the support system. And when you lose that support system, it's time to get out of the truck. Okay? Now, I've been driving for almost 5 years, give or take. I don't know. November, I think it would be 5 years. I don't even remember. And my family has put up with a lot, you know. And at the time when I started driving a truck, I needed stability in my life. I needed security. And I figured the trucking industry would be a good move. Now, I've had a lot of ups and downs in my trucking career. And every time I go home for home time, it gets harder and harder to go back on the road. I'm sure some of you guys have experienced that too. But this time, it's like the final nail in the coffin, if you will, you know? So, dealing with that stress, along with the move and everything, and it was a lot, you know? But an opportunity came knocking yesterday. An opportunity that could not have been avoided. And I will explain more about that opportunity in a different video. Right now we're talking about me being done trucking. Yeah, but what about the new truck? What about this? What about that? Really? At the end of the day, all of that stuff doesn't matter. My family has to come first. I mean, had I been in the military, that might have been different, because, you know, military is a little different. But right now, that's not the case. What about the lease, though? What about the lease? What about Traveloco? Well, I had a nice long talk with my boss yesterday. And he's not happy to see me go, but he understands. He's supportive. I can say a lot of good things about Eddie. The guy's got a heart of gold, you know, and for him to understand where I'm coming from and what I'm going through is an amazing feeling to be able to get that support from your boss, essentially. Working things out to where I'm going to be turning the truck in tomorrow, and we're going to be moving on to a different adventure, a very exciting adventure that I do hope you guys will tag along and watch. But Some of you are going to be mad that I'm leaving the industry and probably won't watch, and that's fine too. But, you know, this channel's evolved into so many different things, and it's going to keep evolving. But at the end of the day, it comes down to family. Really, in a nutshell. I can't really explain it any other way. I'm walking away from a lot of things, but I have to. I just have to. With the mixture of the family and the other mixture of this other opportunity, I would be a fool not to walk away. Yeah, in 5 years the truck would have been paid off, and that's when the real money would have came rolling in. But like I said, when an opportunity comes knocking, and then you mix in the issue with family, you have to make a change. You have to make a change no matter what you do when it comes to the family issue. But I just so happen to be blessed with an opportunity at the same time that I'm having this issue over here. So like a blessing in disguise, if you will. Now, it sucks that I have to walk away. I've built up so much in these last 4 or 5 years of driving. I've gained a lot of knowledge. I've met a lot of great people. I've inspired a lot of people to start trucking for their families. But I always said, make the first thing before you do anything is make sure your family is okay with it. Because if not, you might as well kiss it all goodbye. Family will walk away. I'm sure there's plenty of drivers out there that can tell their story about how they lost their families due to trucking. Now, had I not been given the opportunity that I have, I probably still would have walked away from trucking and figured it out along the way. Now, I may not be the smartest man in the world, but I've got street smarts, and I would have figured it out. But like I said, I've been blessed with an opportunity, so it's going to work out for myself and my family. Whether you guys decide to continue watching or not is up to you. Just know this, that I'm walking away with my head held high for my family and myself. Everybody over there at Travel Loco is being nothing but supportive. For those of you that are at Travel Loco now working, some of you that are on your way to come and work for Travel Loco, and the rest of you that are thinking about it or wondering about it, you could use my scenario as a perfect case in point. The company is completely legit, supportive of whatever you want to do. I mean, look what happened with me. I started in January with a brand new truck. Yeah, the truck had its problems. And like I had said in previous videos, if the truck broke down one more time, that I was quitting. I was walking away because, like I said, I was dipping into my savings and losing money because the truck was down. But the owner of the company says, no, don't quit. We'll work it out. Get you another truck. We'll figure it out. I said, okay. Now, yeah, it sucks that I gotta go. The timing could have not been any worse. But still, the company is supportive. So with that being said, if you're thinking about leasing a truck and having your own small business in the trucking industry, Travel Loco is the place to go. As long as your family is supportive. If your family is supportive of what you're doing on the road, the rest is easy. Very simple. I'm sure that you guys can talk to some of the other drivers here at the company, Traveloco, and they'll tell you the same thing I'm telling you. Very supportive. It sucks that I gotta do this. I like being on the road. You know, I like driving. I like the freedom. I like the fact that I don't have somebody hanging over my shoulder all day long. But then again, there's, like I said, those times where you're sitting in that bunk, and you know what I always say. I call it the 6x6 rolling jail cell, because that's what it feels like sometimes. Sometimes. But it's those sometimes that really hit home, you know. And I gotta say that getting ready to go back out on the road this time was that final nail in the coffin. My son Lucas is 8, Lorenzo's 2, and yesterday when I left, my wife called me up and said, your son was crying when he woke up and didn't see you there. And I said, well, Lucas? And she said, no, your 2-year-old son, Lorenzo. Now, Lorenzo's only 2. Broke my heart into a million pieces. Along with the family issues, and along with the opportunity that I'm being given, mixed in with all the other small little things about trucking, my health, and other things, I'm done. It's been fun. It's been an experience. But I always say this too. When one door closes, another one opens. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll probably do a live feed. Questions and answers. Maybe tomorrow night. Or maybe Friday night. I'm not sure what night yet, but I'll let you guys know. And like I said, say what you want. But at the end of the day, my family has to come first. That's it. Simple. And with that being said, there's a brand new, pretty Volvo available at Traveloco. The link will be in the description box for you to apply. You have to apply on a computer. You can't do it on your phone. When you apply, make sure you put down Will's name. Put down Little Dog in the application. Not my name. Put down his name. Let him know that you put your application in. You can even let me know. Send me a message, whatever. And that way they can start running your application. Because I'm sure someone's going to want to drive the truck that I got. I hate that I got to give it up. It's the prettiest truck that I've ever driven. The most comfortable truck that I've ever driven in. The most room that I've ever had in a truck. As far as living space. So, if you're looking into starting your own small business, description box. Fill out that application. And with that, one more thing I'll say is I want to thank everybody that's been there from the start and supported everything that I've done. I even want to thank the people that don't like me, you know, because they got to come with it too, you know. But the journey's not over. The show must go on, and it will. And I'll see you later. Or not. But the show will go on. Stay tuned, because things are about to get interesting.